Hello, my most amazing artists, and welcome back to art class. For this project, you are going to be creating your own type of love bugs, which basically means you're going to be making a bug, but the primary shape you're going to use for your bug is going to be hearts. Now, before we talk about how you're going to make your love bugs, because there are two different ways that you can do that, I wanted to go over with you the parts of an insect. And these are some things that you want to keep in mind when you are building your love bug, because you can customize it a little bit. But if you want to learn a little bit about the bugs too, this can help. So typically when you're talking about the parts of an insect, you usually have the head. Most insects also have antennas that are on top of their head. You can see my little love bug here has one. Unfortunately, I think his second one fell off at some point, so I'll have to make him a new one. Usually a lot of bugs actually use the antennas to smell with, because they don't have noses, so they actually use their antennas to smell, feel around, figure out what is around them. A lot of bugs, then you have their eyes, the head. Two parts of the body. You have this middle part, which is called the thorax, and then you have this back part, which is the abdomen. Just like we have abs, they have an abdomen too. So they have a thorax and an abdomen. Some bugs have wings, not all of them do, but I did include them on this little diagram right here. And most insects have 6 legs, except for spiders, which are arachnids, which have 8. So if we're talking about just an insect, we're talking 6 legs here. Although my love bug here, I only gave 4. That's going to be a choice up to you. You could give your love bug 4 or 6 legs. Now I am going to put a piece of paper up here to draw on, because you have 2 different ways that you can create your love bugs, and it depends on what type of materials you have available to you at home. If you would like to build your love bug out of pieces of construction paper, or take pieces of paper and color them and then cut out hearts and build a bug, you can go right ahead and do that. This is a bug that I made a couple years ago. I used a really big heart shape to make the body for my bug. I know usually we said insects have a thorax and an abdomen. Since this heart was so big, I decided to just go with one basic heart for the body for my bug, and then I made a smaller one for the head that I glued together. Then I did an accordion fold like we did with our candy corn friends for the legs, and took smaller hearts to make little hands and feet at the end for it. And I also did another accordion fold for the antenna up here. I added eyes and a face and other little hearts all around my bug to decorate it. You could do something like that too. You could take 3 hearts and put together the abdomen, the thorax, and the head and build it that way. You could attach legs. I only chose to put 4 legs, but I could have added another leg here and another leg here to have 6. I could also add hearts to the end of my antenna to kind of jazz it up a little bit more. I could make the eyes heart-shaped. So if you have scissors, glue, and different types of construction paper and materials available to you, you can cut and glue and assemble your own love bug. But if you do not have those, you can also draw one as well, which is what I am going to do today. I'm going to use a couple different colors. I'm going to use my black marker. I have a pink marker and a red marker. And I am going to kind of create my own love bug. Now, you don't have to have the hearts the way that you normally see them all the time. You could have them upside down. You could have them sideways. Use your imagination. How can you create a bug out of hearts? I'm actually going to start off with my head. I'm going to keep my head the way that I had it here. I'm going to draw my bug kind of on a diagonal. And I think I'm going to have, this will be the head for my bug. I'm going to switch my colors because I want to use every other color. And then for the thorax, which was that middle section of my insect, I'm going to do an upside down heart, and then I'm going to do an even bigger heart for the abdomen. Great. And I'm going to do eyes, antennas, I said I was gonna put, maybe I could have added some hearts to my antennas of my big cutout one. I'm gonna put them on my little guy right here. Legs. So I'm gonna do 6 legs, just like an insect would have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I think would look really cool here? I'm gonna give this bug wings. Now you can do this with pencil first if you want. I'm just doing this with marker because I know exactly what I want to make. So I've got my bug, I did the head, the thorax, the abdomen, I added wings that I made heart shapes, and now all I have left to do is I just have to decorate my bug. And I could color him in with all of my different markers. So you can color in parts, you can leave parts white like your paper, you know. Maybe my little bug has a little friend. Okay, I'm actually going to reverse the shape of this bug. All right, so basically you are making a bug using hearts as your primary shape choice. And depending on what materials you have at home, you can either cut and glue using all different colors of construction paper and crayons and things to add details. Or if that's not the case, take out a piece of paper and figure out how could you use hearts to build together some love bugs. And you can always look at this little diagram of the different parts of an insect to help you figure out what you want to use. So you could use antennas, wings, thorax, abdomen, 6 legs for insects, 8 makes it a spider, and we're not making spiders, we're making insects. And just have fun with it. Decorate it. You can add wings, whatever you want to do. Be creative. And I am very excited to see what your love bugs will look like. And I will see you guys again next time for art class. Bye.